we love to hear people with their own opinions, because these are opinions you don't really get to hear all the time.
And after 3 years of lies and smears and slander, the Russia hoax is finally dead.
I'll get back to you when it's over. What is up? What is up? What is up? How is everyone doing today on this day before Thanksgiving, where we give thanks for what God has given us, whether it be nourishment or family or a nice home, a nice roof over our heads, children, whatever it is. This is where we all come together. We give thanks to our president for 17, for freedom, all of the above, right? And we will not stand down to any corruption. We will not stand down to evil, right, my friends? It is good. If you are welcome everyone, one and all, to True Reporting live call-in show. If you've never been here before, you're going to have a hell of a time. I can tell you that right now. It's a lot of fun. We basically, about 15 minutes into the hour, we open up the phone lines and people can call in, and which is always awesome. You can donate to this channel and keep it afloat by going to the super chat down below, which is the money sign. And you can go to my PayPal, Patreon, P.O. Box, and True Reporting merch. All those links are in the description and also within the chat. So, my friends, are you doing some traveling? Be safe out there, because I heard from AAA that over 360,000 accidents and or just calls to AAA will happen tomorrow. So just drive safe, guys. I actually have already recorded 2 podcasts. One dropped today at 5 o'clock about basically going back to a gold reset. Like our currency will be backed by gold, which is incredible. So, very, very interesting. And it just seems like this is in motion, right? It just seems like it's getting pushed into that direction, which is super cool. I also need to do my shout outs for everybody. It would be, let me get this information in front of me real quick. Like Peaceful Warrior, yeehaw. Thank you so much. You must be from across the pond. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that super chat. You are the life source. Everyone in here is the life source for this channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Let me go ahead and do my shout outs that I need to do. Real quick, like, give me a second to get my mind right. Okay, the Vogelmans, Floricio, and Raven Haber. Thank you so much. These are our Patreons who donated over $25. They will do that monthly. In every live stream, I give you a shout out. You also get a personalized thank you letter from me, signed and everything like that. It's not just some gobbledygook. It's actually really meaningful and genuine. And they also, I believe, are on the they will also be on the email list. So you also get a personalized email, I believe. But check out Patreon, because there's a ton of tiers. One's 5, one's 17, 25, and 50. So very cool stuff. A lot of perks. I'm trying to give back to you guys. I can promise you that, because your money goes into a channel that actually is developing, right? We are expanding big time. Big shout out today. It was kind of flattering, I'll be honest. Dana Finkler, thank you so much for that super chat. Says, going to rehab Monday. Need prayers. Rehab for like physical rehab, or rehab for maybe you have like a an addiction or something and you're trying to get clean. God bless you, man. Whoa. C. Walter donating $239. I'll pay for real news. Sweden in the house. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, guys. Sun Shenanigan 1, happy Thanksgiving, Thomas. We love you. Love you too. Right back at you. Wow. That's amazing. That is C. Walter. That is that's mind-blowing, man. Thank you so much for that. That was more than enough. More than enough, man. He says he or she's gonna pay for real news. Hey, you came to the right spot. You came to the right spot. Me, Red Pill, Linda Parrish, Jordan Sather, X22, In Pursuit of Truth, Space Shot 76, SGT Report, where this is what we do. We're here. We're here. Yeah. 111 Bear says Sweden doesn't play around. Proven so. Proven so, my friends. Proven so. I don't think that's dollars. It is. It comes through as that. That's Sweden stepping up. Duncan. Dude, thank you so much, man. That is beautiful. Thank you so much, C. Walter. A big salute, man. I don't know how the EU treats you guys, but America would treat you a lot better. This I can promise you. Dana Fiekler, if you want to, yeah, man, big time prayers. Let's pray. Let's just send positive energy to Dana. You know, might be best. You know, prayer. Enough people, 300 people in here. If everyone just says, you know, hey Dana, you know, good luck, man, and you know, our thoughts are with you. You know, if everyone could just say something to Dana, that would be really nice. Person who donates to the channel, a loyal follower, a loyal supporter. You know, this is the least we can do. And man, I really hope things get better for you. You find God, you know, man. It seems like you're on the right path. Right now, it's just gradual steps. And I hope the best for you. I really mean that, man. I really do mean that. Let's see, what else do we got? What else do we got? Let's see, he is. But yeah, man, just you know, just be careful driving tomorrow, okay, guys? Because you know, people don't know how to drive. They're crazy out there, and you know, it's just be safe. I gotta leave in the morning. I got a 3.5 hour drive tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking forward to seeing my family. Another thing that stinks is that this will be the first Thanksgiving away from my son, who's 7. That sucks as well. You know, it is what it is. It's that's what God's thrown at me. So, you know, I have to deal with it. You know, I have to just work around it and adjust to what the universe throws at me. Right? That's what we all have to do. And that's just what it is. That's what we have to learn to do. Guys, if you have questions before we open up the phone lines, if you have questions, you super chat them in and I'll read them for you. You can donate. It's like $1 or $2 or something like that. Whatever you want to do, whatever you think is sufficient, whatever you think is fair, and I'll read your question. I'll read it online. Okay? Definitely. Let me get something to drink first. A little bit of water. Oh my goodness. Stephen Lovelini. Lovinelli. I have not had a drink since November 14th. That's good, man. That's good. Keep it up, man. 239 Swedish krona is $25. Is that what that came in as? I mean, I don't care. Whatever. I mean, even if it's $1, I don't care. 60 cents. What? It doesn't matter. It's just somebody from Sweden on the other side of the planet is, you know, watching Patriots together, how we interact and talk. That's just what that is, you know. I don't know how much it is. I don't care how much it is, to be honest. But I'll just have to check my account to see what's going on. But there were 2 turkeys. Did President only pardon 1, or did I miss something? He only pardoned 1. It was bread and butter. And he made a joke about Adam Schiff. Yeah, he only pardoned 1, which usually they pardon both. So, yeah, Luke Sly Talker. Great name, by the way. This $25 is still a good donation. No one's complaining. No one's complaining. I don't complain about any of that. Bread and butter equals BB, Bill Bar, B2 Bob. I don't know. I can't give away my son's name. Ba-da-ba-da-bow. Da-da-da. So what are you guys doing tomorrow? Are you going to travel? What are you going to do? You got travel. We're about to open the phone lines up in about 2 minutes. If you're going to travel, or you might already be there. Some people got to fly. They flew like yesterday, and they're just waiting on the turkey and the stuffing and the football. Oh man, sitting out in the cold while you got the fryer going. You're just sitting there. Everybody's kind of talking. So peaceful. Everyone's wearing sweaters because it's cold. Love it. I live for that. What America is. America is you eat turkey and ham, you have stuffing and macaroni and green bean casserole. You sit around, you have a couple beers with your brother, your brother-in-law, with your dad, and you have pie afterwards, and you watch the ball game, and you watch Home Alone. You watch Home Alone, or you watch Christmas Story or something like that after that, right? That's what you do. Maybe have a glass of wine, chill. Doesn't that sound like perfect? It's perfect. That's what I plan on doing tomorrow, right? I'm going to make the best of it. What we should do. That's what you should do. Enjoy your time with your family, right? Make the most of it. Even if they don't agree with you, because some of mine don't. But it's okay. I just don't bring it up. Talk about other stuff. Talk about how much you're thankful for them, right? Am I going to sing? No. I'm not going to sing. There you go. Shannon says a Christmas Story and put up Christmas decor. I like it. That's cool. That's cool. I like it. I like it. Planes, Trains, Automobiles. Luke Scott, Sly Talker. That's my favorite movie. My favorite movie is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I love that movie. Love it. My friends, let's go ahead and open up the phone lines, guys. Let's do it, right? Here you go. Here's the number to call in. The first number is East Coast. The second number, I'm going to put it down here. The second number is Central. And the third number is West Coast. And the meeting ID, you just type in and then call right in. All you got to do. This is from 8 to 9. Alexander Schacht. Eat some Trump steaks for Thanksgiving. Boom. I like that as well, right? I love that. Get some Trump steaks, man. Absolutely. You guys might be able to see this pin. Somebody sent this to me from the right there. Q pin. Pretty cool. Sent me 2 of them. Whoever did that, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do we have the music playing at all? I'm not. Music going? Oh yeah, we're good. JMBD, thank you so much for the super chat. Very sweet of you. Thank you. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, by the way. Very nice. Tony loves to karaoke Pardon the Bread and In the Fed. Absolutely. You should watch that podcast today. I talk a lot about that. And I pre-taped one for tomorrow, which will be releasing at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The reason why you're like, Tom, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that so early? Because I was thinking of you guys. If you're riding to a relative, you got something, listen to a 20-minute podcast. It'll help speed up the trip. I was thinking of you when I made that one. So it's pretty interesting. It's kind of conspiratorial. So that was my gift to you, right? My gift to you. But yeah. We will be watching They Live. That is a great movie. Great movie. Yeah. Thank you, Super Tad. At 108, 5x5 music is a good level. Thank you. I'm not going to change it. It's all gravy. You guys want to call in, you most certainly can. And if you haven't shared this on all social media, I always ask that. So yeah, definitely do that on all social media. If you have Facebook or Twitter, hit it up. Share this video so we get a bunch of people in here. I know it's the day before Thanksgiving. I'm sure people are super busy cooking and so on and so forth. But you can throw it up on the big screen. You can stream this on the big screen, right? While you're cooking, while you're making your mashed potatoes and you're making your pies for the next day. Hey, that's what you do. That's what you do. You can throw it up there. But yeah, big news. I mean, it was a pretty today. It wasn't too much of a big news cycle. The fires in Texas, I cover that tomorrow. I also cover Prince Harry and Prince William actually being children and being in the in Jeffrey's mansion in New York. So again, more indoctrination into that ring of evil. You know what I mean? PEDO ring, right? Yeah. That's what it is. If you want to call in, you most certainly can. The first number is East Coast. The second number is, there's 3 numbers, right? Yeah. First number, second number, and third number. And then the fourth number is the meeting ID. What about Christmas Vacation? What about that movie? That movie's amazing. Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation. What else you got? Oh my God. You got Home Alone. Great movie. You got... What else is out there? Hey, welcome to True Reporting live call-in show. Who is this and where are you from?
Hey, Thomas, this is Rick from California. How are you?
Hey, Rick, I'm doing good, man. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
Thanks, man. What's on your mind tonight?
I'm a new, but I'm a very huge fan of yours. I have been listening now for about a month and a half.
Okay. Thank you, man.
My mind
Thank
is
you.
Blown.
What's
my
that?
My mind is blown with what all is going on.
Yeah, man.
I've always had that. I've always had a feeling, but I was never sure. This is just all awakening for me. Thank you so much for everything you do for us.
Hey, man, not a problem. I mean, this is what I'm here for. What I'm here for to
Yes,
deliver
sir.
to deliver you the truth. I don't deliver propaganda. I deliver you the truth. So
I appreciate that. I really do.
yeah,
I
man.
had one question. So
Sure.
I've commented a few times. I'm usually in a car. I actually pulled over because I got through.
Okay.
But, a few months ago, we had a CEO that magically disappeared. Do you remember that?
A CEO that
he
magically
came out-
disappeared from where?
Yeah, he came out talking about the Men in Black. He was
Oh,
a real
really?
big CEO. I don't know if the name's going to get us in trouble or not, but it's Patrick Byrne, Overstock.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did disappear.
Yes. So do you remember when he came out on CNN and how he kept referencing XYZ, but he never put a name to it?
Yes.
Could that be correlation with 17?
I mean, it could be. You're gonna have to
I've
send me
noticed-
some information on that because that was a while ago, correct?
Yes, that was I would say summertime. But
Yeah.
I've noticed, in 17's posts how there's a lot of coding when it comes. They mention and they also put XYZ in the kill boxes. Do you think that could be tied
Oh, that's
together at all?
right.
Because-
They do that. They do. He does put
Yeah.
XYZ in the. That's really good information, man. You're gonna have to send me this in an email and let me look at that.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. I was getting ready to introduce myself in an email about a week ago after the whole 17 post about Senator Graham, time to act.
Yes.
I was watching live Fox News after I saw that Q post, and Lindsey Graham came out and said that, hey, we're moving forward. So it's massively awakening seeing how fast some of these things are working. But there's a lot of fun waiting for them to happen as well. It's like one big puzzle board. I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Sorry, my camera's messing up. That's about as good as I can get it right now, guys. My fault. Yeah, no, that was huge. That was absolutely huge when we get the post, and then Graham's like, "Hey, it's locked. December 9th,
Instantly.
IG report. We're locked in." So
Yeah, and it happened so fast. And the way Lindsey Graham looked, he looked like he just threw on clothes and ran into the studio. So,
Yeah.
I started thinking a little bit about that. I was talking to my father-in-law a little bit about it, and I got him a little hooked. So it's fun. We're waking up in California. I'm telling you that right now. You're seeing Trump 2020 and MAGA flags everywhere, especially out in the country areas. So
I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it.
the red wave is moving. We're coming.
I love it, man. Be safe out there, okay? And I hope you
Yes,
have a
sir.
great
Thank you,
Thanksgiving,
Thomas.
man.
Have a happy Thanksgiving. I have one question. Do you have a few more minutes?
Quickly, yes, quickly.
When did the watch start? Do you know how on 17 how the watch is everywhere?
Yes.
When did that start?
The watch
I'm
started.
having
The watch
I'm
started.
just having trouble
You
trying
talking about
to
the
tie it all
clock?
together. Where did it come from?
You talking about POTUS's watch or the clock?
Yes, POTUS's watch. How the reflection. How.
Yeah, that was
Where did that come from?
that was the beginning of last year, I believe. It's been
Okay,
around. Yeah,
perfect.
that's what they're saying, that this guy, I mean, it's just proofs that, I mean, the only way that these pictures, they're not off the internet, they're real, authentic, one-time pictures that they post. So, you know, it's just showing the authenticity of 17. So it's pretty
It's impressive.
remarkable. We'd have to look that up. I mean, I'm not an anon, I'm not an autist on that level to where I could be like, well, this is the date that happened. But maybe someone in the chat may know, and then I can, if somebody knows when was the first time they showed POTUS's watch with the reflection, if you can find that out, I will say it online. So if you're still listening, you'll be able to hear that. Okay.
Okay, Thomas. Thank you so much. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too, buddy.
I can't wait. It's going to be a good December. It's going to be a December to remember.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you for the support and the call. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care. Hey, from Love Vibration Nation, Tom, we need to investigate these cave fires in California. White hat operation on another deep underground military base. Ask this guy. Oh, it was too late, man. I mean, he may know. You talking about the guy that was on the phone? I'm not sure. Hey, welcome to True Reporting live call-in show. Who is this and where are you from?
Hey, Thomas, this is Big Red, and I'm currently in New Jersey. I'm a truck driver traveling toward Pennsylvania.
Nice,
fun
man.
fact for you.
10-4. I hear you.
A little fun fact for you. I'm about 4 or 5 miles from Trump National. So if you know where that is up in New Jersey, you know where I'm at.
Trump National is at the golf course?
Yes.
Nice,
Yep.
man. I before I was doing this podcast, I drove for CDL. I had a CDL. I still have it.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
That's
drove locally in the Southeast.
Very nice. Very nice. See, now we have more in common than I thought we did.
There we go. There we go.
So I was calling in today. You know, I wanted to congratulate you on the move to the new city.
Thanks,
and reestablishing yourself. And,
Thanks,
you know,
dude.
you're really spreading roots, and your podcast is really taking off to the next level.
Thanks, man.
And I've been following Q and all this for a very, very long time. And one thing I like specifically about your platform is this open level of communication and the fact that you're a real human being. You're not one of these, you know, fly by night, you know, fake news kind of guy. You know what I mean?
No,
you can relate
I never will be. I will never do that because I'm doing, and I've said this time and time before, this is not arrogancy. I know I'm doing God's work. I know I am.
Yep.
Red Pill is too. We all are.
Yep, exactly. And one of the things I wanted to remind everybody is we're facing some serious hard times in our lives and in the, in our country in general. But if you look at history, we've come through it before. You look back at the Revolution. Thomas Paine is one of my favorite writers. And if you think about it, right about now, the Continental armies would have been fighting in New York State, getting, clobbered and sent back toward Pennsylvania to Valley Forge. Well, this time of year is when the American crisis would have came out with Thomas Paine, where, the famous line, "These are the times that try men's souls." So when you look at everything that's kind of going on, I see a correlation with history. But what the main point of what I'm trying to get at is it takes an individual to make a gradual change toward something positive. So to take away from what I'm saying here, it's extremely important that each individual person does whatever they can on a local level. You might not be able to fix the problems at the federal level, but if you've got a problem in your local town, you could start running for office there or working with other patriots. That's the whole idea behind the Great Awakening. And this is something that I'm seeing timeless over and over and over again, is people complaining nothing is getting done. How do we fix the problem? It all starts at home. Start in your household, work out from there. And that's basically what I really wanted to say.
Well, you're very smart, and you're absolutely right. You start small, you spread. I'm telling you, my whole mindset, I see things now through different eyes now. All I want is love. I have love for everybody. That's how it should be. You spread truth and love, and you just spread positivity. And once you put out in the universe, you get back. I can promise you that if I was negative and I wasn't sincere and I was, just not a good person, this channel would collapse. It would break apart because it's bad. It's just bad karma. Like, it doesn't work like that. You have to be genuine, sincere. You have to be a good soul, a good person, and you must be doing the right thing. Otherwise, it just won't pan out. And the way that this channel's going, the way that I envision things, it's going to get even bigger. It's going to get even better. It's going to expand. I can promise you that. I can promise you. So, I mean,
Absolutely.
My man, I really hope you have safe travels. I know over the road drivers, I hope you get to see your family soon. I don't know if you're coming back into town tonight, into your hometown, but
I'll be home in about an hour and 45 minutes. I live over in Eastern Pennsylvania.
Lovely, man, lovely. I have a lot of family in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, so a lot of my family's
That's
up there.
not far. Yeah, anytime you're up here, you just give me a holler. I'm very active in Second Amendment politics in our state. We're fighting against Bloomberg and all that kind of stuff. So,
Ugh, yeah.
Maybe another time we can get into discussions about what's going on in Pittsburgh.
Hey, man, anytime you want to call in Big Red, you hit us up, okay? Safe travels and just watch the road, my man.
You got it, buddy. Thank you for taking my call. Have a great day.
All right, man. Take care. Love truck drivers, man. Love it. Hey, welcome to True Reporting live call-in show. Who is this and where are you from?
Hi, Thomas. It's Dr. Tammy.
Hi, Miss Tammy. How are you?
I'm really good. How are you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. What's on your mind tonight?
Good. Well, I really want to resonate with your previous caller said.
Okay.
I appreciate you. I know many people do. One statement that in my family we've been saying since I was little is always be honest. You will impress most people.
Yes.
And astonish the rest.
I love that saying.
And yes, and I just want to say at a personal level, Thomas, I think you are astonishing, and here's why. Because you do keep it real with us, including those times that are difficult.
Yes.
Letting us walk with you through this great awakening, and also recognizing those times where there are struggles, like with your son. I'm certain tomorrow he will miss you as much as you miss him. And although, and I asked the first name only because, we want to pray for him. If you ever have a goofy little name you want to share, great. Otherwise, I'm just going to call him, Mini T. But those things that you share with us about him or, about anything, that's keeping it real. And although sometimes leaning into vulnerability can temporarily make us feel quite uncomfortable.
Yes.
As a physician, especially, one thing I've learned is that those are the most important times to do it, because if we lean into that, when we make it through, not only do we feel lighter, but people are actually drawn to us because they see that we were willing, able, and successful at doing that. So I just want to say kudos to you. The second thing I want to say is, a lot of us are going to be around people who maybe don't agree with us or they think we're crazy or whatever. And especially when we talk about Q, right?
Right.
One of the things that I think is really important is that, and it goes along with that statement, right? Always be honest. You will impress most people and astonish the rest. It's okay if they don't understand, if they don't get it, if they think it's crazy. And it's okay if we say it that way to them, right? It's okay for us to say, I understand you might think it sounds crazy, but I'm going to stand, in my understanding, because the truth is no one has the right to try to cloak you in ridicule or shame, just because they may not have the information or may not have and understanding. And what I have found is the more firm I stand in my resolve about what I've learned from Q, and I try to keep it factual, the more I do that, the more people are drawn to me. And I think it's because if you say it with confidence, there's something to be said for that. And especially because your opinion, my opinion, anyone else's opinion, that is not a matter of negotiation. And for those who feel that maybe cloaking those of us that follow Q in guilt or shame is a worthwhile endeavor, when they can see that you'll still stay bright and light about it, there is something that kind of happens, I've noticed, that draws people in. And so that's just a bit of advice. And the final thing I want to say, and this is just a personal thing that's happened to me, I am fortunate in the sense that I started following Q about a month after Q started posting. And I personally have had a couple experiences that just help me know at a personal level, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that this is legit. One is that President Trump pointed at me at the Bozeman, Montana rally. I was in the very front with a Q on I had a big sparkly Q on my Make America Great hoodie.
Yeah.
And
cool.
I had my camera rolling. He looked right at me. And of course, he made a Q in sign language. And this is something I don't know if people know, and then I'm going to let you go. But our president, I know a little sign language. Of course, we've learned some of the comms, and some of the sign language there. But President Trump, I think he knows sign language. He uses a lot of sign when he's talking. And do you know how to make a Q in sign language in the alphabet?
I do not know. Isn't it like that?
Yeah, it looks just like you're pointing.
Yeah.
Except keep your thumb out straight. So your thumb is going to be just as straight as your index finger. It's like, so your thumb and your index finger are both pointing simultaneously. That's how you make a Q. So if you look back at old videos or things like that, when he's pointing at people, he's often pointing, using it in the sign language letter for Q.
Oh, wow.
That's what happened. Yeah, so take a look. You'll notice it. And that's what happened to me. I speak with sign language. I was wearing a Q, but he pointed at me with that Q. The second thing that happened that was very validating was in Montana, his son, Dom Jr. came to a rally at our little fairgrounds. There was I don't know, 500 people. He came last summer, so over a year ago now, with Kim Guilfoyle. And I was wearing this black hoodie, and it said, Q-aholic, someone who is addicted to Q posts. And I got there a few hours early so I could be in the very front. And a couple things that were amazing. One, he kept eye contact with me much of the time. I don't know why, but it might have been because I was wearing that. I don't know. It was so obvious that a lot of people asked me afterwards if we know each other. And I said,
wow.
No, I've never seen him in person. But many people came up and said, why was he looking at you? He anytime he's like, he was watching you. I said, I don't know. I think it's because I'm wearing this. And of course, I only saw one other person there wearing a Q. So that was interesting. But afterwards, he came over to me purposely. He took my camera out of my hand, my phone, held it up, and he took a selfie of us.
What?
With he and I in it, and me and my Q-aholic.
The president?
No, Junior. Don Jr.
Oh, Junior did. What?
Yeah. So this was last summer, and that photo made it onto the breadboard, I think 15, 16, 17 months ago. And I was shocked because another patriot sent it to me and said, oh my God, Dr. Tammy, this is on the breadboard. And they showed me a screenshot of it on the breadboard. And someone had written underneath there, how come this photo got no big pickup? Does anyone know the original source? Of course, I'm the original source, right? It was my phone. So I put that in there, I'm the original source, Dr. Tammy. And I think we all know why it didn't get a big pickup. I mean, it's the same reason no one has asked the Q yet, right?
Yes.
It's the same reason the media hasn't asked the Q. They don't want where they don't want us or anyone to think that President Trump or his family endorse in any way, shape, or form Q. So that was interesting. And then, so he took my phone, he took the picture, and then Kimberly Guilfoyle, I got a picture with her as well. And after I was walking away from her, she, under her breath, said to me, "I love your sweatshirt."
What?
And, so
Tell us the relation
worth.
between Kimberly. Who's Kimberly? What is she in the
Kimberly Guilfoyle is the attorney who used to be on Fox 5. She's beautiful. She's got long dark hair. And she is now dating Don Jr.
Wow.
Yeah, so Kimberly Guilfoyle, she was a prosecuting attorney for many years. She was on the 5 on Fox for many, many years. And then
she said she liked your sweatshirt, t-shirt.
She said she loved it. She didn't say if she liked it. She said she loved it.
Wow, I mean, that's pure confirmation.
Well, that's 3 personally for just me, this one person. So I sometimes wonder, how many people have had those? And there's just no way for us to tell one another, right?
Right.
But I share those things with people who know of Q. And, of course, it's exciting for me. But
oh, yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, my God, it is amazing. But the other thing is, just remember, this is what I've started to say when people say, "Oh, yeah, I heard Q is a conspiracy." Right? It's just a LARP. Here's what I say, because we need to take these words back, right? We need to take our numbers back, our rainbow back, the number 33 back. We need to take that all back. We need to take the word conspiracy back. And what I say is, you bet it's a conspiracy. I said, you bet it is, because you know what a conspiracy is? And they'll say, what? And I say, a conspirist is someone that doesn't automatically accept the narrative.
I love that.
So
I've always been like that.
It's a badge of honor, right? It is a badge of honor.
I love it.
To be a person that doesn't automatically accept the narrative. It's a badge of honor to be a conspirist, because what that implies is that you have a level of inquisitiveness. And so I wear it as a badge of honor that it is. So God bless you.
Dr. Tammy, thank you for the very kind words. It meant a lot to me. It almost had me crying. I almost got teared up. I do miss my son a lot. And this is the first Thanksgiving without him. So
I guarantee he misses you too, buddy.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the support and the kindness. And I felt the genuineness in it. And it was very, very thoughtful. So thank you so much. And thanks for the support and believing in me.
Cheers.
Cheers. We'll talk to you soon.
Take care. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, one Chihuahua Mama says, "Hey, Thomas, stay true, brother." Thank you, Chihuahua Mama. I appreciate that. Thank you for that super chat. And you can also all super chat if you want to, $2 to $3. If everyone did that, we're about a little over 500 people in. If you want to do that, all you have to do is click the $ below the chat, and $2 or $3 goes a long way. If 300 people did that, it would be really, really something. Also, if you can't do that, the next best thing you could do is click that like button. So if you hear my voice, click that like button. There's over 500 people in the chat, and we only have 200 likes. So click that like button if you're having fun. This is a blast, and it's great to spend these evenings with all of you. So Phil Denman, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. LOL Shan Love, could you give us a Zoom hyperlink? You want me to throw the number back on? I usually like to just get through these because, we only have 20 minutes left. When we go through these phone calls, then I'll put it back up. Hey, welcome to True Reporting Live. Where are you from and what's your name?
Yeah, my name is Chaz Gibson. I'm calling from Nevada.
Hi, Chad. How are you?
Good. First of all, Dr. Tammy, I'm extremely jealous.
Yeah, I was too.
Second, I noticed the other day Q posted a post that it said MOS in kill brackets above blank spaces, and everyone was assuming that it was stood for Mossad. But then he posted a link to a document showing everybody that had signed the FISA warrants, and one of the people I've never heard of, his name was Mossman. Mosman. And somebody who knows how to dig. I'm pretty much computer illiterate, but someone who knows how to dig, that might be a clue that Q is trying to push through to us. And you get it out there to the people, so I figured somebody would pick it up.
Yeah, MOS. His name was Mossman.
Mosman. Yeah,
MOS.
Mosman.
Say it one more time. MOS what?
Man.
Mossman. We'll look into that, see whose last name is Mossman. Maybe they'll have a correlation with like a government agent or something like that. And maybe we can piece together.
That's one of the FBI agents that signed off on one of the FISA warrants. But it's an agent that I'd never heard of before. And it was right after that post. And I thought, that can't be coincidence that he would post a link to that document showing his name right after he posted that. And I was like, because whenever he said Mossad, he says Mossad.
Yes.
So
it's something to look into. It's super to look into. That's what we need to do.
Right on, buddy. Right on. Hey, good luck with your son. Congratulations on the move.
Thank you.
I'll let you get on with some new chats.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that and the support, and thanks for believing in what I'm doing. I greatly appreciate it. Call back Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We do this.
You bet, buddy.
Take care, my man. Have a great Thanksgiving.
All right, you too. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Yeah, guys, so go ahead and click that like button real quick from Elizabeth we see here. Thank you so much for that super chat. Boom. How do you call in? Thanks, respect your work. Once we get through these two, I'll throw the link back up. I just need to get through them, okay? Hey, welcome to True Reporting Live. Who is this and where are you from?
Hey, yo. This is Mike D.
What's up,
Florida.
Mikey D? How are you?
Good, brother. How you doing?
I'm okay, man. You ready for tomorrow?
Good. I am. I'm
Good.
happy to have a day off.
Good.
Happy to have a day off. Yes. Really want to talk about two things. I'm going to speed it up. One
Sure.
being, did you, I don't watch any of those music award shows, but I read about the last one that was on TV, which was, I think yesterday, the American Music Awards 2019.
Okay.
And I'm kind of reading off, paraphrasing and reading off a site called Vigilant Citizen. It's a site a lot of people don't know about, website, but it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And they covered this music award. I just want to read a little bit off this.
Okay.
Let me read it real quick.
Let me do a shout out real quick to Elsie. Thank you so much for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for donating and believing in what we do here. All right, Mikey D, go for it.
Yes. So this author starts off, he assumes that it's going to be the same kind of mind-numbing agenda, pseudo-satanic symbolism would be a part of the performances for the evening, and unfortunately he was right. So it started off the evening with, I don't know if you know this girl, her name is Selena Gomez.
Yes.
So she started off the program, and she was very sluggish.
Mm-hmm.
She sung off key a lot.
Mm-hmm.
She was her backup dancers were kind of nudging her on. So she said that she seemed like she was drugged, So she said that the reason why she performed so badly is because she had a panic attack right before the performance. Now that could be true,
Mm-hmm.
but she's been doing performances forever and on all sorts of television shows. It was very odd that she came off the first act and she was all effed up. She couldn't even sing on key.
Very weird.
So Yeah. So it's kind of like, and she is an ex-Disney child star too.
That is right.
So,
yes.
And she's also a beta kitten because if you've seen some of her videos and what she did she was on SNL like 2 years ago, and she did some kind of scene where she was like on a bed or something. So definitely a beta kitten. And if people out there don't know what that means, the first beta kitten was Marilyn Monroe. If you do your research on mind control, beta kittens, she was the first one that they kind of used on that.
Oh, weird. Okay. I've never heard that term either. Beta kitten.
Yeah, beta kitten. Yes. Look it up.
Okay.
Second performance was Keisha.
Okay.
And she's a girl that was actually sued her producer handler. I think his name is Luke something. He's some kind of music producer. She sued him for trying to get out of her contract and saying that she was abused by him. but she
Correct.
it looked like she was freeing herself from her handler. The guy's name is Dr. Luke. But then she kind of flipped back again onto this programming. So her thing was that she performed in a church, and the church melted into the rainbow flag colors, which was
God.
And her song was titled "Raising Hell." And then she started off the thing with saying, "Welcome to our Sunday service," which in this article says appears to be, she said, "Welcome to our Sunday service," which appears to be a dig at Kanye West's recent Sunday services. But of course, her song is not about Jesus at all.
No, the complete opposite.
Exactly, as symbolic dissolving of Christianity to create a new woke religion of like rainbow colors. And she had some lyrics in there. I won't get into it because I want to move forward, but she had some weird lyrics in there, and she was dressed all weird, just very strange. And then you had this other, the main one was Billie Eilish.
Yes, someone said that. Yeah, they said Billie Eilish sings "My Lucifer." That's the name of the title of the song, "My Lucifer."
Yes, yeah, she had a song. That's the title, and then in the lyrics, "All good girls go to hell." So she's trying to cover up the song by saying it's a nod to global warming. It's going to destroy the planet. But the real meaning, exactly, the real meaning, and the background, it's all flames and fire. So there's actually a quote. She mumbles a lot, but there's a quote on here, and I'll read it real quick. It says, "All the good girls go to hell because even God herself has enemies. And once the water starts to rise and heaven's out of sight, she'll want the devil on her team." This is lyrics. This is lyrics to her song.
It's
So
basically, it's promoting, like, in the end, the devil will, like have no fear, the devil is here. Like, that's going to take care of you. Like, once the water rises from global warming and, whatever, so delusional, then I guess the devil's going to take care of you.
Yeah, it's kind of like this, she accepted the dark side, so that's going to save the planet from global warming. So, as people kind of research these award shows, especially these MTV and American Music Awards, it's the same thing every year. There's always an act that the girl comes out in white, like a white kind of sexy outfit.
Yep.
Then she transforms in black.
Yes.
And then there's fire and flames, and there's some kind of creature on stage with her. It's every year. It's the same stuff.
Yep.
And woke people, real woke people, I don't even like using that term, but people that know the symbols and have, are alive and have a little bit of common sense kind of see all this. Mm-hmm. So that's it. And the last thing I want to say is just, have you ever heard of the League of Nations?
Yeah.
Okay. The League of Nations was the predecessor to the UN, and was started after World War I in 1920. Mm-hmm. Now, everybody out there listening, if you Google League of Nations logo, take a look at it and tell me what you think. If you can do it right now, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'll do it right now. Give me a second. League of Nations. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go on to the next person, and we're gonna take a look at this real quick. League of Nations. What is it? Flag.
Logo.
That's fine.
Type in logo.
League of Nations logo. All right. What I'm looking at is like a star.
You have you have a pentagram in a pentagon shape.
Yes. Yes. Let me see.
Yep.
Right here, guys.
Yeah. So again, you have the symbolism of the star in the pentagon shape.
Yep. League of Nations. And what was the League of Nations? What was it previously?
It was the predecessor. It was predecessor of the UN.
Wow. Yeah.
So after World War I ended, these monarchs and kings and rulers got together and wanted to kind of divvy up, what actually the spoils and the winners and the losers. And so they started the League of Nations in 1919. Mm-hmm. And it fell apart after a couple years, but then it got basically became the UN. So, if you understand the symbols, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Star
Right.
of Saturn, again, the star always appears the 5-pointed star, sometimes reversed, upside down, sometimes normal, but it's all the same stuff. So that's all I got.
Mikey D, I appreciate it, my man. A lot of information coming out from you. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, dude, and thanks for the support and the call. I really appreciate it.
Yep, I'll try to call in when I can, brother. I like talking and like sharing info.
Absolutely, dude. Thank you so much, man. I hope you have a great day tomorrow, okay?
You too. Thanks, brother.
All right, buddy.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so from AM with the $2 super chat says, there is always, in bold letters, something to be thankful for. This is true. Very true. When you feel down, just be thankful for what is what the stuff that you do have, right? And then we see here, we had a couple more. Jules 2052, thank you so much for the super chat. I love all your work so much for all you do. Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jules. Very sweet. Thank you very much. And we also had from Heather Rivere. I guess that's how it's pronounced. I'm sorry. Happy Thanksgiving, Thomas. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you so much for that. Very thoughtful. And from Dana Finkler again, love. Thanks for that, Thomas. And the subs feel the love. He is going to rehab. So let's all positive thoughts towards Dana. Very cool. Hey, welcome to True Reporting Live. Who is this and where are you from?
This is Victoria from Illinois.
Hi, Victoria. How are you doing tonight? Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm doing good. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm doing good.
I just want to say thank you for, all your truth that you put out there. And I've watched what you've went through the past few months, and keep your chin up. Things are going to get better.
Thank you. I do my best. I really do.
I know you have. You've went through a lot of crap the past few weeks, and you're growing. You're totally growing, Tom. I see it in you. Every video that you post, you're an amazing soul, and you bring us all the truth. And
it's so sweet. Thank you. You have no idea. It really does. It rings in my soul when people say that, because the acknowledgement I've never gotten before. And
we're your family. We are your family.
Yes.
I've seen your tears, and it was heartfelt. And when you prayed, I cried when I watched your video. You're an inspiration to me, as I'm sure you are many others. You give me strength, even though it's through your tears. Man, you're awesome. You're awesome.
So sweet. Thank you. There's no barrier, there's no walls, there's no facade. I mean,
there's not.
Completely.
You're real.
Raw. It's raw.
You're real.
Mm-hmm.
You're real. It comes from your heart and your soul.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I admire you. You're amazing. And I hope everybody listening right now can see the truth in your heart, because you put your heart and soul into what you do to help others.
Yes, ma'am.
And I want others to see how giving and honest, and you bring the truth, and your words are touching, even though, we don't see anybody every day. It's just through social media and whatnot. You do touch so many, Thomas. And I want you to keep your head up and keep that twinkle in your eye. You're a handsome man, and there's so much out there for you, man.
Thank you. I'm very grateful for those words that you said. I'm thankful for that you believe in what I do. I do it for all of you. I do it for,
I know
everybody. This isn't some TV show that is trying to
it's not. This
manipulate
is soul
anything.
To soul, man. You have
very
gifts.
real.
You have gifts, honey. You're an empath. You feel others' feelings. I'm sorry for the things that you went through the past few weeks, the past month, and your baby boy. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason. I want you to keep going. I want you to keep your head up and just be strong.
Well,
you can find me on Facebook under Victoria Lynn Richardson. I would love to be a friend to you. I am a medium. I am not no psychic, but I read you like a book just through the screen. I can read you, and you're a blessed soul that brings the truth to so many out there. And I want you to smile and keep your head up, man.
Well, you're
not too many people out there like you. You're awesome.
No, there's not. I mean, I know, and the best way to get in contact with me, in all honesty, is just to Twitter DMs. That's the best way, because I usually do. The only reason I use Facebook is to post videos. I said I don't communicate on Facebook.
Too.
So
Me
if
too.
you want to reach out to me, if you want to reach out, you most certainly can through Twitter. That's the best way.
Absolutely.
I usually or email. Best way. Your words are your words hold weight.
Listen to what he's saying. Everybody listen to what Thomas is saying right now. Reach him through Twitter because you don't want to lose him. He is all full of truth, heart and soul. His soul and spirit is into this to bring all you people the truth. Don't lose Thomas.
Thank you. Your words are beautiful. I'm not even making that. I'm not. It's hard for me to even put into words what you just said to me. Don't hear that much.
Soul, man.
I really do not hear it that often. I hear it from friends that I've made. Shannon tells me that all the time. The mod, our mod, and
Shannon's awesome. She is awesome,
she's
dude.
one of my
good
goodness.
Friends.
Very good friends.
I'm usually, when I first started out, it was Victoria Richardson. I was on there, and I changed it to Karma Ghost because I've just ghosted everybody. I've stepped back from talking to people, and I know you're going through that. And you got to find yourself again, and you're doing that. You made a huge step. You're moving forward, and you're amazing. Your strength is giving us listeners strength. So thank you for what you do.
Well, I won't stop. I'll never stop. This channel is only going forward. Things have changed. I've said this before many a time. The past couple weeks is that I see things differently through my eyes now.
It's been hard. I know. You found you found a new path, and I love you, man. You're awesome.
I love you too. Thank you.
You're a beautiful guy.
Thank you.
You got this. You're awesome.
Thank you so much for
and love and light and positive healing energies to all the listeners.
Absolutely.
Love you guys all.
Absolutely.
We're a family here.
This is a family. This is, this is why I do this. Like I always say, time and time again, this platform is your platform. You're not going to find another channel that allows people to call in.
Nope.
As frequently as I do. So,
I'm proud of you.
Thank you for saying that. I don't hear that.
You got this, Tom. You got it. You got this. I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Much love.
What a way to end the night. So thank you so much for that call. Very kind of you, and the words.
You're welcome, sweetie. I love you much.
Love you too. Thank you so much.
It's going to work out. It's going to work out. I believe in you. You got this.
Thank you.
It's going to work out.
Much. Call back Monday, okay?
I see it in your eyes.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right.
We'll see you soon.
Love you, brother.
All right. Love you too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, what a way to end the show, right? What a way to end the show. Those, just so positive, man. This is what the movement does. This is what we do. We create positivity. We run with positivity. We spread it. That's what we do. No animosity, no negativity, just pure love. I'm telling you, that's how this works. This is how the universe works. You push out positivity, you get positivity. That's how it works. And this channel, a lot of people get upset about, oh, he asked for donations and blah, blah, all this stuff. This is how that works. This is just how it works. It's, I don't know. That's just how the channel works. You're the life source of it. So that's the reason I asked for that sort of thing. And it's free content. You pay $80, $70, whatever a month for cable. And it's just giving you propaganda and lies. But you can come here to True Reporting, Red Pill 78, Linda Paris, Jordan Sather, SGT Report, X22, so on and so forth. And they're going to give you real information. We are the news now, my friends. Where we go one, we go all. We are all in this together. This is a digital soft war. We are in war right now. This is World War III. And we're winning. We're kicking ass. So always know that. Guys, I just want you to know, is True Reporting going to BitChute? I keep seeing that. I'm going to have to get with my producer to actually move the entire channel over to BitChute. I don't have enough time to do that on my own. So if you guys want to do that, if you want to wait, I'm just going to have to get with the producer to move everything over to there as well, just in case. And subscribe right now. Subscribe right now to True Reporting 2.0. I would greatly appreciate that. And follow me on Twitter at True Reporting. This is the end of the hour. This is the end of the show. I hope you have a beautiful day tomorrow with your family. Always show them and physically and intuitively how much you love and care for them, and how thankful you are for God being in control and bringing you all together safe and sound. Right, guys? I will talk to you all very soon. I hope you have a beautiful evening. Have a great day. Bye-bye.